Houston Texans taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Kamara gets it again on second down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. And here's Kamara on the read option. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Fields going to keep it running right. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. Now a pitch out to Kamara. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5. A play fake, now Fields to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Fields. He's got his man Schultz coming across the formation. Touchdown Bengals. Dalton Schultz from 19 yards away. And the Bengals will strike first here in this wild card matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Again, it's Cook. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They need 12 here. It's third down. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third and 12. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Ritter off the play fake. Steps away to his left. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Come on, set. Hey,
Cook following the penalty to about the 48-yard line.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On second down, Cook. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Ritter on the 4th down try. That's to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Bengals grab it. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know, and most of them now know their limits. and know what they can get away with, and there's a completion right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. He's got it to Williams. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Justin Fields, 45 yards. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. So a design run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly is lost. There's no doubt.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Ritter. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had that more down one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and stop fast. That's not unusual at all. At this point, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now he's forced out right. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. First down, here's the run with Cook. Running right through it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game, without a doubt.
Absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistent,
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Well, I thought they should have put it before. Now they probably definitely need to punt, right?
Yeah, we did a little mind melding there, didn't we? Because I was wondering, why are you out there if you're not going to punt it in the first place? Now, I don't think they have any choice.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Going for it on 4th down, it's Ritter. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, here's Ritter. back to Wilson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Ready.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. 3rd and 2. Ritter will set up to throw it. Flushed out right. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Up the middle, it's Cook. Shifts by him. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Bengals 38.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Shaq Thompson here with the pick. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. Fields going to change things up here. Here's Fields. It's Williams on the catch. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. To throw is Fields. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Fields throwing again. Looking right side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes.
Touchdown! Justin Jefferson as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
On play action, here's Ritter. Eluding the pressure right. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Texans nothing.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wildcard game. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room for this opening drive.
And now off to the races down the right side. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. On first down, Ritter. His throw incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Ritter. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Ritter back to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble, 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now
touchdown, Texans! Jonathan Mingo from 13 yards out. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. And Howie clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Powers ahead at the 45. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up the first down.
Now a first down throw. Fields. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. The solid stiff arm. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Fields changing the play. Now it's Fields. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Or even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he's been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Fields now to throw. On the check down, he finds Kamara. Touchdown, Bengals! Alvin Kamara, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. But look, this is a team, Charles, they've faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the wildcard game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game. A message to the top seeds. Oh, look at we're pretty good.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd down, it's Cook again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Ritter now. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Quiddy Pay gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Ritter on the 4th down try. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TV. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, they had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual. Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Field black, grill green, fly blue. Ready.
Ritter. They'll air one out deep for Mingo. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On play action, Fields. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the...
Here we go.
Here's Fields. They'll get this out to Kamara. Touchdown! Alvin Kamara. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. They'll roll him out right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Bengals will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen. And if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. A play fake, now Fields to throw. That is caught. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st first down carry. It's Kamara. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Alvin Kamara saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Bengals continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Ritter throwing on third down. Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Fourth down, big play. Here's Ritter. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A 10th carry for Kamara. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A nice pickup at 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate quite the... And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Sam Schroman now for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And at this point, maybe you say, you know, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division, but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Ritter. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And quickly, they get to the line. Cook up the gut. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Ritter. And my goodness, another interception. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the